see it.
Hello everyone! We are back with another episode of Persona 5 Royal.
Yo.
I was waiting for that. And today, we shall go into the palace and fight Sai Nijima's shadow. We'll see. According to our deal with Akechi over here, we are to steal Sai Nijima's shadow, and after that to spam the Phantom Thieves, and he will take care of finding the real culprit behind the mental shutdown cases and bring them to justice. Let's see. You will be coming back to us crawling on all fours and being like, please, Phantom Thieves, help me. The clue culprit is too much for me. Right?
Hey. Let's get going.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah, we want to return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from Mementos. Thank you for your hard work. Wow, look at how low our percentage numbers are there.
Jeez.
We were what, 80% or what have we been to?
Yeah, we got up to like 80 or 90, I think it was.
Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. By the way, is the audio and the video fine?
Yeah.
Good. After our little problems with streaming yesterday, I needed to check that.
Yeah.
Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. We can't trust these incompetent politicians to do anything. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, I am. Also, I've used personas.
I do come through a little loud, though.
Do I?
I do.
Oh, okay. Do I tone you down a little?
I don't know how I would turn it down on my end. But yeah, I'd need to get turned down a little.
Okay. Let's see, is that better?
Let's find out.
Right? Okay. Look at this. I've used this one.
Yeah, that sounds better. Ooh, that looks creepy.
Yes, that's the trumpeter. See there, his trumpet?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fallen angel, basically. Messenger of the apocalypse. And each time the trumpet sounds, the more plagues and disasters will occur, turning the earth into a land of death and suffering. So yeah. Be cool. Be cool. And look at the skills. Yeah. And I'm not even done with this guy. I have plans. So, I also got something that is... Where is it? Invigorate 3. I will have Yusuke copy that one tomorrow and put this on Trumpeter. Anyway. Payphone.
Hey,
You're feeling really tired. Why don't you request a massage from Kawakami? Yes, that's the plan.
what?
Oh, you're seriously requesting a massage? Fine. If you know, I trained while working with Victoria. My skills are amazing. Okay, head over right now, so just wait for me. Yes, Miss Becky.
You're so stiff. Like right here. And here.
Context, lady!
Yeah.
Master!
Yeah, that should do it. Body feels lighter, and looks like it was pretty effective.
See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Which means we have now one more time slot to fill. Let's see, where can we go? Ah yes, let's go with Hifumi. I have a star persona after all that fusing. No.
Oh,
Which
at least we
means-
have 2 open slots.
Yeah. Ah, come on. We have 2 open slots, right. I want to go to Kichishouji. Look at the amount of money that we have. Over 1 million.
Yeah, I noticed. Like, jeez.
That's not even the craziest part yet. Want to sell. It's going to be more. Yeah, let me see the prices. What do I want? Cures all no special elements for 1 ally. For all allies, please. I want. Defense of all foes. All slots for 1 foe. Yes, please. That's enough. Okay. And now, since we need to go to the Velvet Room anyway, let's lift that thing today. There. First, airsoft shop. Hi. Yeah, skip that. I want to shop.
Yo. All right. You should be grateful.
Oopsie. 1.4 million.
You look serious today.
That. Yeah, we don't need that.
I guess that's fine.
Pressed X. We don't need that either.
You should be grateful.
Okay. Ranged
Okay.
weapons for everyone.
That one? You better not use it to pull a prank.
No modification, just equip. Next.
That's what you're You like it?
Because I want
that
to
one. How's
first get a higher level with his confidence
That's what you're
before I
choosing?
start
You like
modifying,
it?
you know?
Yeah.
That one? How's that?
Modifications cost money, however, if we increase the rank of
That's
this
what you're
confidant,
Don't break it,
modifications become free.
That you like it? That's what you're choosing? You better not use it to pull a prank.
Gonna buy him a gun, even though he's gonna make us disband.
Come again.
Yeah, right? Anyway, we need a star persona, and I'm going with Kodama, the cheapest of them.
Hey, inmate.
Obviously.
I mean, money is not an issue at this point in the game. It never won't be again.
You sir?
That's good to know.
You'd like to read the registration? You'd like to register this?
Yes, I
You'd like
sorted
to register
that.
this?
What do we have here? Ananta.
Are you sure?
Oh no, Ananta is already that I don't need. Thoth, yeah, not replacing that. Why do I even have Thoth in my? Yes, I picked him up
Read here.
just like that. Star.
Is this
Kodama?
what you want? You'll withdraw this persona? Then
Yes,
accept
please.
this persona.
Also,
the inmate needs our guide. Power requires
Gallows,
sacrifice.
Trumpeter. I'm throwing out this one.
Do
Because
not
that's
expect
a
much
regular
power from
recruit that I
this.
don't need.
This is what the persona. This may be a bit gruesome.
It was a random Mementos recruit from Insta Killing, so yeah. Why would I want that?
Are you finished?
What?
Okay,
It is time, inmate.
let's see. Here we go. Hi, for me.
Oh,
Ameyama-kun. Amamiya-kun. The thing is, something unexpected happened. Can we talk? Yes, we can. So we're thinking, yes, we want to hang.
Thank you very much.
Please sit down so we can talk.
Actually,
Well, my mother finally talked to me. She told me that most of my matches thus far had been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It is as if she had a change of heart.
oh,
Change of heart? The Phantom Thieves? That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm glad her heart changed, as I think what we need for the points. So, yeah, right?
Yeah.
We want points.
We need the points.
I mean, we can always use the fortune teller, but why waste money? Yes. It was painful to hear the truth, but I'm glad that my mother had a change of heart. I've decided I'm not going to lose.
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it, as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. This next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. Let's see. Rank 8! No new ability, but hey, rank 8.
Alright.
I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with my dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There is a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition.
I look forward to it.
Will you stay for another game? Yes. Please come at me with all you have.
I'll start.
That is, if you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. More knowledge. Look, you get even smarter than maximum smart.
Until next time.
I see. So there's still room for improvement. I'd like to do this again sometime. It's me. May I have a little bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is.
It's certainly admirable.
Yeah. Here we go with I support it because points.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry. I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church. Oh yes, the 17th.
Hey!
Hey, we're able to grab a seat. Why don't we read something until we get there? Let's see, what do we have to read? No more 2-page books. Let's see, then start here.
Hey!
Oh, fishing for Nishigaya. So early. Yeah, we know that already.
Alright.
Next. Tokyo Shrines.
Hey!
Meiji Shrine. Yeah, we know that already. that leaves only this one.
Yep.
We've read all the books that we have. Unknown language of flowers.
Nice.
You learn more about flowers. It'll be useful for when you work at that florist job.
Oh.
Oh, you finished reading Flowerpedia. That book covered all types of flowers and what they mean to people. Now, want to be handy in the florist job?
Alright.
Yeah, well, if I do the florist job right now, it gives me hints if I need to make a bouquet for a customer. That's basically
Nice.
what this does. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say it was an efficient use of your time. These hints are only useful if you're not in the know, basically.
Today we're going over.
If you know those things, or have a guide for it. One of the two things, and a lot of people play Persona with guides. That's just how it is. You don't need this book. Anyway, school. Now then, please open your textbooks. Today, we'll be learning about trigonometric functions. Sine, cosine, and tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, Amamiya-san, take a look at these graphs.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name for this graph? Your hint is snails.
Escar graph.
Actually, no. It's the second one. Yeah. Procleoid.
When you eat snails, as far as I know, it's called escargot.
Escargot is French, yeah. But Cocleoid is the one that we need.
This is it.
Okay.
Precisely.
That's correct. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail's shell? Maybe. There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called Diablo. There's nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Oh really? He's smart.
Nice.
Some people may think of math as an enemy like a devil. But there's research that should suggest that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand the graphs like that. You and me both, Morgana. You and me both. Right?
Yep.
Math is evil.
Oh, Senpai.
Bye!
There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Is that a date?
Not at all.
Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof.
Yoo-hoo!
It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it?
Dinner date with Kasumi. Woohoo!
Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
I mean, yes, right?
Yeah. Do you mean?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves.
Me neither.
Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves.
Ah, evil people.
I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
If it was up to me, my answer would be because I can.
I have to take care of something.
Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
Why is she always inviting us to dates?
No. I promise.
Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Another day works better.
I see.
She understood that one. She knows exactly what's up.
Oh, I haven't eaten yet!
Nom 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 nom.
Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too.
She planned to eat that entire lunchbox in the probably, what, 5 minutes until she has to sit back in class?
No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Hey,
How many days left till we set the Connie card? 1? Well, make sure you're ready for it. Yeah, absolutely, that's
Let's
the
do
plan. So, here's the deal. First thing we do, we meet with, I hope so, Yusuke. Back on walkway. Who is not here right now, and I hate it. Okay. Let's hope that Haru is on the rooftop, so that we can claim our moonlight carrots. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of those plants until then. Do you need something in the meantime, Rentun? Yes, veggies. Makes me happy. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, let's go with this guy we have set as a tower persona. I can train you today if you're free. In exchange, I want to talk to you about something. Is that okay? Yeah, let's go, right?
Yep.
I'm glad. I want to tell you all about Takeguma. Okay, I'll be waiting at the arcade.
hey!
I can't stop thinking about my battle with Takeguma. I mean, I couldn't do anything to him. There's just no way.
He must have rigged it.
Right? We always need to suck up to the confidence. Right. He must have done something to win. I've heard rumors about Takeguma. People say he uses cheat armor. You know what that is, right? He totally broke the rules by equipping it. I bet that's why my usual shots didn't work against him. That has to be the reason. But the next time we play, I'm definitely gonna demolish him.
You think of it? I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah, let's do this one. Yep. Even the Phantom Thieves had a comeback victory against Magic. I'm gonna win next time. Just watch.
Hey!
Thing is, I told my mom about what happened with Takeguma, but she didn't really care. All she said was, okay. It's probably because I lost. She doesn't like kids who lose. My mom once told me that we need to be strong because it's just the two of us. She said no one helps the weak. They just get preyed on. That's why I want to get stronger. Strong enough that we won't get preyed on. Strong enough that we'd be the predators. That's exactly who the Phantom Thieves are. The strongest who can prey on anyone. Once I become the strongest, my mom will be able to count on me. The only way I can win is through games. That's why I can't lose. What should I do about Takakuma's armor? The strategy I used last time didn't work.
You need a new strategy.
Of course! I'm definitely gonna win next time. Thanks. You're kinda like a big brother to me. I can talk to you about anything. I heard that's what it's like to have a sibling. Shinja is his affection. I don't know, do we want a bratty little brother like that? Yeah, not really. But we need a confidant because new skill, laced bullets, increases the success rate of an ailment inflicting gunshot. So basically, if I have a gun that can afflict ailments, which I can get through modifications at the gun shop, I have now a higher chance to actually inflict said ailments with these modified guns. Nice, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Takakuma better watch out.
Ah!
Ah, crap, look at the time, I gotta go. Ah, kindness.
Later.
Okay, see you later. Oh, Amamiya-san, I appreciate your input on that issue today. I sound like a grown-up, huh? Yeah, my mom says that a lot on her conference calls. That Takakuma, even thinking about him pisses me off. I'll beat him next time for sure. But since he might be cheating, normal training isn't gonna cut it. I gotta think of a new strategy by the next time I challenge him.
Yeah, I'll be cheering you on, or you're a sharp kid.
Let's take I'll be cheering you on. Thanks! I feel like I'm right on the edge of a good idea. Once I figure everything out, you should come train with me. I gotta be the best, or else my mom won't. Well, I'll definitely win next time. See ya!
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight. Yeah, we
should write
finished
something.
preparations, as you already saw with me buying the guns. So, where can we go? We can hang with Oya. And that's about it. And first, let's see if we have a devil persona.
Nope.
I know that there is a velvet room in Shinjuku, so let's go. There it is.
Hey, inmate.
Ow!
Do you have
Justine, read here.
There. We take Incubus.
This persona, you'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Done already? What?
It is time, inmate.
Oh, honey.
Ah, you sure come here a lot. I don't really mind if I keep yourself in check, okay? Yes, Lala-chan. Hi.
Hey!
Oh, there you are. So, you won't believe how weird the chief's been acting. Sit down so I can give you the details. Well, let's see.
Machan. I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back.
Oh, take a seat. So, the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kinda creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation onto what happened to Kaio. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly.
He reflected on his actions.
What? Just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right?
I did? Can't remember.
Huh? Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you gonna tell him the other good news? I know where Kaio is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently, he did some investigation on his own. So, he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and turns out she really is alive after all.
That's good to hear.
Yeah? This is incredible news. So, where is she? In a mental hospital. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just about Kaya's current state, but about what happened to her that night too.
You need to pursue. I'll go with you.
Huh? That's really considerate of you, but the hospital she's in is far out in the countryside. But thank you. You give me the courage I need to do this. I'm going to see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I would be Ichigo Oya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. Confess your sins, my child. Once calling me a priest, once calling me a guidance counselor. Anyway, rank up. No new bonus, but hey, rank 8 is rank 8. Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the high-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So, I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. Oh, more Phantom Thief stories. Charm increases, even though we don't need it anymore. Look, we're practically overflowing with charm. Can't wait for next time. Hiya, you got to talk? Thanks for pushing me to go see Kaio. I'm a journalist. From now on, I'm always gonna chase the truth.
Grab a souvenir for me.
That's the one we absolutely do not want here.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks. You really are a weird kid, you know that? Whenever I talk to you, I get this heightened sense of duty for some reason. I'll come back with some awesome stories, so let's meet up again. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hang up. Gotta pack for my big trip. See ya! And with this, Ichigo Oya was never seen again. Huh? Oh, if only it were that easy. Anyway. Oh, today was the day. It kinda just snuck up to me. Are you alright? I know you went to see him every day. Oh, how can he be gone? I feel so sick. There were still so many things I wanted to talk about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you're a really serious case. But it seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls. Ah, you who shall not be named.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's right.
You remember?
Yes, my time here at
He's
Shujin is
leaving.
coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair.
Hence why we had a time limit to complete his confidant.
I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own.
Don't know if you would brag about that.
Yeah, that's a little
Before I leave
much.
here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness.
Motivational speech. Motivational speed, huh?
Yep.
Huh. No, we're not doing that.
I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone.
You're not dying, dude.
I don't know, that looked pretty serious.
I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Maruki!
Dr. Maruki!
Dr. Maruki!
I swear that was not me.
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Yeah, not with his club of fangirls over there.
Yeah, all
Crying
his
a river.
adoring fans.
That man, he needs a life jacket right now because these girls are crying a river.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right?
I don't know, do you?
Look at the glasses. You could really
Jeez.
see them fog over from the steam. There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
Same here. Oh no, the life of a Four Eyes.
Let's take that, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
I knew it. Right?
Yeah. How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says, interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target, a reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April. When I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart.
If you had paid attention back then, and yes, you can go watch the stream later if you want to look this up, he actually was there in that scene.
That's funny.
Yeah. So much attention to detail. Was actually leaving the school right as we came back from the palace and had that very same conversation with the party that was hinted at there in this little flashback.
Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way.
I mean, he was a butthole. He deserved what he got. Right?
Yeah.
At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Or actually, the cat.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives.
Did you see that coming?
Yeah.
I mean, that this was his goal the entire time?
Well, kind of, but also at least that he didn't want to suspect motives.
Yeah.
But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Yes, you're evil. We need to change your heart now.
I mean, will you rat us out? Now that you've got your
Why would I
research
do that?
done?
Why would I do that, he says.
I like to think of myself as someone who wouldn't sell out a person to whom I owe so much. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
Yeah. And with the final rank of the Counselor Arcana, we get the new ability Wakefulness, which raises the SP recovered from Mindfulness. Mindfulness is a skill, just so you remember, that can trigger if the protagonist is low on SP and will recover a set amount of SP basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, the amount of SP that is recovered will now be a little bit more.
All right.
Also, we can now fuse Vohu Mana, the most powerful persona of the Counselor Arcana. One more done.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
Fans are on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. Thank you for playing. Of course we remember. That means we're sending out a calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sisters panic, right? Yes. Taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Alright, see you all at LeBlanc.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Sounds good to me.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Yuji.
Don't sour a good thing, bro. That's rude.
You're right.
Let's just call it a hidden gem.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make you suspicious?
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
Yeah, that exactly.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail.
Also reasonable, right?
Yep.
That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
And I mean, if her fingerprints are on the calling card, it stands to reason, right? If it came in the mail and she just took it out of the mailbox, of course her fingerprints would be on it, because would she wear gloves just to take out the mail?
Nope.
So her fingerprints being on the calling card would actually not be suspicious at all.
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Yeah.
Trust her with it, right?
Yep. It's the only way, really.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed. Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway,
Now we just need to hand it over, as long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, well, that happened.
Yep.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Makoto!
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
Fair and square, like everything in her casino, right? It's not like the games were rigged or anything.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Yes, cue the waterworks.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Forget about going out tonight. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So, it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You want to talk? I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared before it. Very well. Our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Wanna give us a last word before we go, leader?
Let's go all out.
We were relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Alright. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Yeah,
let's do it.
We be saving. And since we can't go anywhere, Jesse, I mean Rao, let's cook. We need to cook.
Hey, hey!
Oh yeah, Chief taught you how to make curry, right? Yeah, making curry. There's some leftover curry ingredients here. Curry for tomorrow? That's not a bad idea. Let's make curry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cooking dinner?
Make sure your clothes up.
I'm about to head home, but careful with the stove, alright? See? We're cooking, Jesse. Seems to be going well so far. This curry sure has a lot of ingredients, doesn't it? Did I see you put fruit in there?
Let me explain.
Secret ingredient, apples. Grated fruit is frequently used as a secret ingredient in curry. The hint of sweetness makes for a subtle, delectable flavor. Apples are recommended due to their fiber. Stewing the apple will bring out its sweetness, balancing the spice of the curry. Ha! I never knew apples would go so well with spicy curry. You throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be that secret ingredient is confidence? Yeah, guts. Nice! Curry smelling good. It'll definitely be a hit. Wow, that was fast!
Alright.
Yep.
You look awfully proud of yourself. That recipe sure has some love and care behind it. Try eating it in the metaverse, maybe it'll heal your wounds. Actually, it heals our SP. For all party members, that's why I made it. You were given a chance to learn how to make curry, so don't let it go to waste. There may come a time when you'll be asked to serve it to someone who wouldn't hurt to hone your skills.
Well then.
You should rest for now. Got a big day tomorrow. However, you can't cook curry every day, only if there's ingredients in the fridge. So, if that wouldn't have been possible today, I would have made coffee.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be alright. I want to save my sister, no matter what.
The lyrics kicked in.
Yep.
Is everyone decided?
Listen to that. I love this song.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.
What do you think about this party? Morgana for heals, Yusuke for strong physical damage, Makoto for defense buff and strong magical damage.
Yeah.
Alternatively to Makoto or Yusuke, one of the two, we could take them out and set in Ryuji to buff our physical skills, and he has also strong physical attacks, but I'd rather go with Yusuke for now because he has charge, Ryuji doesn't.
Yeah.
So, Persona, which one do I want to use? Actually, Melchizedek, because he has Marakunda and charge. But he doesn't have Matarukaja. We even have Matarukaja on one of my personas. Let's see. Marakunda. No, I don't. That doesn't matter. We have items for that. It's a question. If we use Ryuji and haven't used Matarukaja, we had more attack power on everyone. Makoto has concentrate, so she can deal a lot of magical damage. And I think she is the only one with concentrate right now. Yeah, she hasn't learned concentrate yet. Just like Ryuji, who also hasn't learned it yet. Charge. What's your opinion? Makoto or Ryuji?
Let's go with Makoto.
High limit floor.
Let's go.
Our only objective today is stealing a treasure. Let's go. Have I equipped the persona? No. Whoa! Oh, where's the treasure? It seems you came just as I had planned. As you planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So, that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. You would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Fancy door. Come, we shall put an end to this once and for all. Seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it, she's mocking us. Let's go after her. Yes.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Saita's location. So everyone ready to go? Of course.
Yes!
Alright then, let's go. Sis, I'll protect you no matter what it takes.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert.
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so in this first phase, we are not allowed to attack her. Because if we do, she'll kill us. And also in this first phase, she has an insanely high amount of HP, so yeah, not worth it.
Persona! There.
Turn forward. My other self. Me, yeah.
Persona! Focus!
I'll use my persona.
May the best player win!
And that's her battle mechanic. Wow.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Let's see. Yeah, take this one.
There.
Persona!
Just in case he actually gets to attack. And the other two, because they are not allowed to attack, defend.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Okay, we need to predict which pocket the ball will fall in before we turn. Let's see.
Well, how will you bet?
What should we bet? What's your call?
Risky high return? I don't know how this game works.
They go for a safer low return bet. So, red or black? This one is up to you.
I don't really care.
Okay, let's take a red one then.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
Pay attention now. You saw that, right?
that
Figured
it
anything
moved.
out, Joker?
Well, have you figured it out?
No,
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
of course you did. I don't know.
Here's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
How dare she make such fools of us? I'm going to go? Well, I will try my hardest.
Well, let's send
I'll
Morgana.
show off my perfect accuracy. Smart decision.
May the best player win.
Everyone else will just defend.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Guard.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
High risk and 1 to 12.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Money, money!
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
And this is where the true battle begins.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me!
Aggression much? Yeah.
Still dare to defy my justice?
Jeez.
Then prepare to be totally crushed!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker. Wait! The roulette panels!
How about this?
Yeah, so here's the thing.
She's way more powerful
Depending
than
on where the
before.
roulette
Don't
lands
underestimate her.
now, is her element. She will be... she will have normal affinity to the element that she lands on, and her attacks will have that element. And against any other element, she will be resisting, and for the opposite element, she will be, I think, reflecting. Anyway...
Come! Alright.
Let's see... First, we need to heal everyone.
I appreciate it. I am thou. I lend it!
I will win!
Persona! Okay.
What element does she land on? Electric.
My justice has revealed.
So she
I must
is
strike at
reflecting
evil with my bolt of
electric.
judgment.
She is neutral to wind.
Take this!
Ouch.
Dodge, damn it!
I think she's about to strike us with electricity.
You're mine.
Mona's back. Sorry about that. Persona!
Good thing that I concentrated on Morgana.
Persona! Such power!
Persona!
Yeah, I thought
Only
of it.
victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Sis, why?
Ah!
Oh, not good.
Let's go. All right.
Bonus back. Sorry about that.
We'll take her out.
I am thou.
Discharge. Now we got damage here.
Prepare yourself.
We need to damage. Concentrate.
I'm pumped up. Oh, not good.
Yeah, I expected that much.
Persona!
No, charge is still there.
There.
Bonus back. Sorry about that.
I'm probably concentrating next turn so that I can attack with wind attacks.
Let's go. I feel it.
Persona! No holds barred!
Oh, not good.
Let's go.
Where is he? Wait, where's Norn? Oh, I haven't brought back Norn. Do I have Garudine? Yeah, do I have? Where is he?
Trumpeter!
You'll do.
All right.
Bonus back. Sorry about that. Thanks.
Thank you. I am thou. Die!
I'll use my persona!
Let's go.
Battle itself isn't really difficult, as you can see.
Yeah.
Little punks.
Ah, yes. If we're lucky, she changes to a better element for us. However,
Come!
for this turn,
Takarasu! Ravage them!
Time for my persona.
This is my other self. Such power.
okay, looking good, looking good.
Persona! Now's our chance!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Which element? Almighty! Which means she doesn't get any resistances at all.
What the?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. I just need to win. As long as I can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Support's on the way.
Oh, thank you, Futaba.
Persona!
Anyway,
Melchizedek! All right.
We'll take her out right now.
Persona!
So many level ups.
I leveled up.
New skill, the Friday. Yeah. PS3 multi-target. We take that.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Shut it, Crow.
Quiet!
Sorry.
It was quite the battle, right?
We'll go
Yeah.
grab the treasure.
Definitely weird.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law.
That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too.
But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain?
Look badass though with those weapons.
Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Let's go.
Huh?
Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen.
I mean, realistically speaking, simply due to the fact that he can swap his personas at will, he has the best chance of adapting to any given situation, right?
Yep.
He's quiet. But once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
And you remember this scene, right?
Yep.
There's someone here.
Yeah, with this we made it all the way back to the beginning of the game.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Suspect not confirmed. Hold your positions.
Who's that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't.
There he is!
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focus is on him. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries. I can...
Stop right there! Won't get away.
Take him down, Joker!
Oh, hell is that thing?
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power.
Fourth wall breaking.
Now,
No kidding.
use that power and defeat the enemies before you.
Comparing power.
Persona!
No threat. Get him, Joker!
Trumpeter! All right.
Huge.
Everyone else,
Persona!
get to positions. Use root B.
Go down.
This is how you do it.
Jeez.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful! Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can he even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way! Come on, run!
He says so.
No problems on my...
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Oh, Pat, stop! This is bad! Hide, Joker! You'll never get away if you just keep hiding. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Hey, are you sure he came this way? Understood. I will continue the search.
Alright!
Now's your chance. Make a run for it. How many of them are there? Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. No, don't be part of the route, just hang on. Oh, perfect timing. Joker, look up. Can I use that thing and just fly over there? You certainly can.
Alright!
Go straight from here. Yeah.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I'll end this right now.
Ah, you can end me anytime you want.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
Ha! You missed! I made that same joke in the first episode.
Yep.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
Now we have way more context to it, right?
Yep.
Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Come!
Ravage them! Persona!
Ah, take this one again.
Sondrion! Too late to be sorry. I think that's the last of them.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere.
Point.
However, please don't forget the promise we made.
How
okay?
did you jump that high?
Oh. Gymnastics plus metaverse.
She's a gummy bear.
All right, let's do it.
Up the stairs at the end of the map. Just a little more, just hang there. Yeah, hang in there, she says. Go, go, go.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him!
Let's go!
Go, go, go! Get over there!
Surprise! Ah!
Just struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Oh no!
Suspect confirmed. Cuff him.
And this is how I went to prison. Well, we better save. Now, Rao, I have something that I want to say right now. I want to throw you under the bus a little bit. This next scene is deciding whether we get a bad ending or if the game continues. And I leave it completely up to you. I will not give you any hints about this. That is kind of unfair,
the drug
right?
was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
And this is the choice that matters?
No, not yet. That part we already had, so...
Okay. What do you mean?
You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here to protect criminals like you.
This is child abuse.
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place.
Basically, as soon as we're back to talking with Sai, that's when the decisions matter. In terms of which ending we get.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Dots.
Silence.
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Still child abuse.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
He who shall not be named. Yeah, from now on it's getting serious.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Does the stream still look fine?
Yeah.
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Because this is absolutely the part that I do not want to repeat.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor, Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
But aren't you awfully nice?
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake.
So he says, and yet we've been sitting there with enough story to basically tell what happened for the entirety of 6 months. Right?
Yup.
His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon.
More fourth wall breaking here.
This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here.
Like I said, from here on out, no help.
What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Is this one that matters?
Like I said, no help from here on out. This one's on you.
A deal?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
What do you think?
I'm thinking... Let's go with that's right.
So you want to rat out your comrades?
Yeah.
ain't sure about that.
The main reason I'm thinking that this, I mean, we're talking to her sister, so I'm wondering. I don't know.
Here's the only hint that you get. We haven't changed her heart. The palace didn't collapse. Or did you see it collapse?
Didn't collapse.
And since we haven't changed her heart, she's still hell-bent on making us the culprit. So think about this. That's the only hint you get.
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
See, what throws me off is the way the game started. Because we were telling her everything.
I mean... we don't
There were no
know-
such people.
No such people. Okay.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators.
We'll see if that was the right answer or if we get the bad end now.
Do you even
Yeah, I'm
understand
getting
the
the
position
feeling
that
the
you're
bad end with what's his name said? Igor.
in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
That's right.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice.
Aren't we?
Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's a dirty tactic.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
He's mad.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale.
And yet you still... She just admitted. No evidence. And yet she still wants to put him in court with no evidence. Right?
Yep.
I mean, in terms of actual evidence, they arrested a teenager. For all they care, if the judge was a neutral person, they could have just arrested a random teenager and be like, well, this is the guy. Like, just grab them right outside the court building and be like, it's you today. We feel like it.
But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening?
No.
The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Are you getting it?
No.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Yeah, it would make for a great fantasy novel, right? Or a video game.
You don't want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening?
You're confused right now, huh?
Yup.
Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Do you know this place?
Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct?
Apparently so.
If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over?
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
Is it weird that I'm inkling towards the third one?
I want to make a deal with you?
Yeah, but it's like I'm starting to remember.
Your call. Which one?
I'm starting to remember.
What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
A phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked.
She thinks that anyone can crack Futaba's lock? Never.
What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him?
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told you.
What do you... My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Oh, she's catching on.
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
Yeah, me neither.
But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
Rank 10 of the Judgment. New ability, True Justice. Cooperate as comrades who fight for justice and seek the truth.
Alright.
And now, Personas of the Judgment Arcana will grant EXP on Fusion, which previously we didn't get.
Alright.
Also, we can now fuse Satan, the most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana.
That's kind of backwards.
Right?
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
I mean, he's on the investigation team, so surprised? Right?
No.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
Like beating up a minor in a locked up room? Right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
Or so they say.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
That face. That face right there. He be showing his true colors now.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks.
Creepy.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Wow, he's such a douche, right?
Yeah.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
And we got the bad end. It's extreme, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Ah, he shot himself. Ah, oldest trick in the book. Yeah, this is how the game will end.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
Yeah, now that's nothing left in his way.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
Now he's cleaning up trash.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
A little too late, already dead.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence.
Look at this guard shaking.
I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
You can clearly see it, right?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idle thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
Yeah.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Game over.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die?
Exactly, Rao. Why did we have to die? You made the wrong choices.
That's why I don't
you
like games like that and have not much hint.
It seems
Not
you
stuff that
forgot
makes
an
sense
important
anyway.
fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The first time I sensed something was up. That's right, he was doing the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly.
It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into.
Remember those scenes where we couldn't hear the dialogue?
Yeah.
It's those.
Fun.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it.
Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Keeping it a secret.
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
That was going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
Gremlin energy.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Yeah. By the way, psych! This was not the bad end.
I managed the good one?
Yes!
That's funny.
You believed it all this time, right?
Well, yeah.
Now look at his smug grin right there. That's Joker as we know him, right? Would you like to save your current progress? Yes, please.
Hey then. So telling about the friends was the bad choice?
Yes, exactly. Selling out your friends was the bad choice.
That's what I thought.
I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way! I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserves to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
I am.
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
And they even anticipated that. They're playing 5D chess with Akechi there.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
Oh, he is a tool in more way than one.
An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace.
I mean, he certainly tried, right?
Yep.
And he failed.
The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him?
Whoa, Futaba is evil.
That is, inside of a palace.
Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're... her sister, correct?
I'm gonna fetch the deadweight.
Makoto told me everything.
The drugged deadweight.
Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
Hey, you little bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I mean, I tricked you, right?
Yeah.
Until Igor said, well, you managed to escape. You actually believed that we had a bad ending.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense because yes, the game intentionally lets you believe that you got the bad ending when Akechi shoots the protagonist in that room. That's intentional.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
Just kick him out of the car like the twins do. Psh, get out, inmate!
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
I mean, everyone wants to know that, right? Especially you.
What?
Yep.
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Let's go with yes.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He tied his shoes the wrong way.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
Come again?
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Even if you don't believe it. And he talks a lot. He never stops.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Yes, the place with the poop machines.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
I mean, technically they could pull Sojiro and Sai into the metaverse by just entering Mementos from here. Because
yep,
since Mementos is everyone's palace, it's everywhere. So that way they could understand the cat. Why they're not doing this is beyond me.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly.
Yeah, you remember that where she grabbed his phone like, oh, you got the phone that I want, right?
Yep.
Remember that. That's when she planted the spy app.
Wow.
Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Is this for real? Yes!
Yeah, the timing was hilarious.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes.
On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station.
Which means he's a very powerful person.
That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
See, in the end, we changed her heart basically by making her our confidant.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
there was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the Metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
Akechi ain't that smart, huh?
Nope.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like you used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room.
I mean, it makes sense that there was a cognitive version of the protagonist in that room because Zai just left him there minutes ago. So she expected him to be there. And since it was technically her palace, her cognition would be he's in that room, right?
Yep.
This is why Akechi found the protagonist in that room.
Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
A little bit.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
Couldn't see it either.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
But since you didn't meet Mona there and didn't hear him talk, you can't hear him now.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble.
Yeah, imagine that one hadn't gone the way it did.
Yeah, no.
We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
So yeah, if we had that messed up in any way, shape or form, Akechi would have actually killed the protagonist right there. And yeah. I wasn't kidding when I was saying bad ending. We would have gotten the bad ending.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
I don't remember. Drugs.
Right.
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I mean, this is a lot to wrap your head around, especially if you don't have all the previous knowledge that the protagonist and his group have, and you're basically like Zai, an outsider who's just learning all of this.
Yeah.
No way to understand it.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
I mean, you heard the news reports, right? The police confirmed that the suspect committed suicide. The police confirmed. How? Without a body. Right?
Yep.
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
Makes sense.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Really now, Morgana?
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
New ally gained.
You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
I mean, remember that he still has his money from his government job.
Yep.
He probably has a lot of money. I mean, he did retire from that job and buy a cafe. Just like that. And he's still not out on the streets, homeless, even with how little business this place has. So Sojiro is probably filthy rich.
Very modest, though.
And Mamma Mia.
That sounds familiar.
He who shall not be named.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Yeah, the evil pair.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns.
I mean, he wants to become prime minister, so the current government is in a bad shape, to put it mildly, and is losing all trust within the people. Yeah, that'd be a chance for him, right?
Yep.
He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes.
Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Yes. Yes, we saw evidence of that.
Yep.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
Well... Dr. Eva. Right?
That'd be a nightmare.
Yes.
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
I mean, election campaigns are a nightmare.
Yep.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
Got a hit!
Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
Money, money, money!
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Anywhere where you can get dirty money, corruption money.
Diet building.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
I mean, he wants to be Prime Minister, so the Prime Minister is basically the equivalent of the President of the USA in Japan. And in US terms, the President is the boss of the White House, right?
Yep.
So the Prime Minister would very well be the king of the Diet Building. So yeah, it does match up.
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
So, which means we got our deadline.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
I mean, wouldn't it be funny to show up at school and be like, brains? Right?
Wow. That would be funny.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations.
Put it that way, he made a minor a murderer.
Yep.
A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
Yeah, we'd be like, hi, surprise, I'm back.
He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
Yes?
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Like I said, they were playing 5D chess with Akechi here.
We're intellectuals, you know.
Says the dumbest one.
Right? Oh.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
Yeah, but it's funny if Ryuji says it, right?
Yep.
Good thing I wasn't drinking at that moment because I knew this comment was coming.
What frightening teenagers.
Indeed. Indeed.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology.
I mean, realistically speaking, with that kind of power, yeah, you can do what you want, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, why are you supporting this guy?
I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
And yet, here are the Phantom Thieves.
Probably why he wants them all dead.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
I mean, until you murdered him?
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals.
I mean, if he says those who are in the way need to be eliminated, that goes for him as well, right?
Yep.
So, Phantom Thieves, here we go.
Which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
So yeah, the great ace detective basically created all the cases that he solved by himself. No wonder he was able to figure all these cases out, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's like you go around, shoot people, and then be like, hey, there was a murder, I discovered the body, and I can tell you who the culprit is. After you framed someone. Wow.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger.
I mean, those two make quite a pair, right?
Yeah, they're kind of something else.
They both belong in the trash.
After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since.
Are you at any point surprised how I've been treating Akechi this entire time? Like being trash man?
Nope.
I mean, obviously I knew about his character, but prior to this, did you trust Akechi?
No, he seemed... I didn't, like, trust him. He just seemed off.
Yeah, but seriously, prior to this episode, did you think he was actually a trustworthy teammate?
Not really. Like I said, he seemed off.
Right.
The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing.
But would you have suspected that he was basically doing all that we have learned in this episode?
No, there's no way I would have been able to figure that out.
Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided.
Making a country powerful enough to compete with the world is one thing, but doing this by committing unspeakable crimes against humanity, that's not the right way.
That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance
Great.
has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly.
Ray, he calls himself the Chosen One, right?
Yeah.
He got a god complex.
When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
Now what could Akechi wish for?
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
No, absolutely not. That's why he committed murder. Actually.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
Chief's right, let's take it easy for today. Yeah, folks, that's it. That was a lot of dialogue.
I'll just add this.
So we'll be saving the game right here, right now. And that is where we'll be calling it because we've reached our 3 hours. And in the next episode, we will be trying to find a way to enter Shido's palace. We got his name. We got the Diet building as a location. All that we need is the what does he think the Diet building is, right?
Yep.
That's our task for the next time. So, like I said, we'll be calling it here. Thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, as it would really help us to grow the channel, and we'll be seeing you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.